Okay, so to speed things up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and just go through the answer. I'm not going to do all the role modeling of, thinking through this like a student. But I still encourage you, why not try this completely on your own? Try to do it all and see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and proceed. Are you really part of that group that talks about other human beings as libtards and morons? Okay. Question, not bracketing it or numbering it. I had no ideas you were like that. Sigh. Okay. So here's a statement right here. I had no idea you were like that. We wouldn't include the word sigh because what they're saying is they're indicating that they're actually doing some kind of nonverbal communication. They're going, um, notice again, I left this here on purpose. In the future, when you analyze your own arguments for a grade, if you see a little typo like this, you can correct it. I would just delete that. Only little typos like that can you change when you get to this assignment. Look, man, that's a command, so I'm not going to bracket and number that. While we may very strongly disagree on the matter of masks and slowing down the coronavirus, that in and of itself doesn't make it okay for you to attack my person with derogatory language. The reason being that humans have infinite worth and dignity. Okay, well, so that's a really long sentence. It has a lot going on in there. Look, man is a command. It's telling me it's telling me to do something. So I'm not going to do anything with that part. But right here we have a statement. We have, while we may very strongly disagree on the matter of masks and slowing down the virus, that by itself is a sentence fragment. So we wouldn't put the closing bracket there. And actually, what we have right here between the opening bracket and my thumb is what's called a discount. You're going to learn about discounts in your next argument module. So I'm going to go ahead and include the discount with this core statement. The core statement being from that in and of itself to derogatory language. Okay, so notice that there is another statement right here. So we have one statement here. We have another statement somewhere in here. Then we have the reason being that. The reason being, so remember, reason is synonymous for what? Premise. So here is another statement, which is probably a premise. Humans have infinite worth and dignity. Sorry about those ringing noises. Do you not think that resorting to personal attacks and degrading language shows a lack of respect? Okay, so that's a question, so I'm not going to bracket it and number it. All right, so now for the labeling. So I had no idea you were like that. Then it's got all of this right here. That in and of itself does not make it okay for you to attack my person with derogatory language. That seems like something they might be trying to convince the reader or speaker of. And then I remember that the reason being, when it's written just like that, this phrase tells me of what is coming. A reason, a premise for believing something. And I'm using my college level reading skills, and I'm realizing that this statement 3 is being given in support of statement 2. Now, is statement 1 functioning as anything? So I had no idea you were like that. So that's just about awareness of someone's personality and communication behavior. Does that have anything to do with humans having infinite worth and dignity? No, that's about humans generally and what they have. This is about something specific and it has nothing to do with worth and dignity. When they say like that, they're talking about how they talk. Does this have anything to do with proving that their conclusion is true? That, disagreeing. So like they're saying, just because we have disagreement, it doesn't make it okay. Or having a disagreement doesn't make it okay for you to attack me, my person. Does this have anything to do with proving a conclusion is true? No. So let's go ahead and do the argument diagram. So there's only going to be 2 statements. Look at all of this. Out of all of this, we're only incorporating 2 elements. So we're going to have S, what? Let's start with premise, S3. A premise is given in support of S, what? 2, a conclusion. Okay, pattern. We have S, oops, violating my own rules. Premise, conclusion. Okay, so I'll talk more about the stuff that we didn't bracket or number during a future lesson in a future task or week.